In this lesson, we're going to learn how to measure wealth.
I'm a millionaire. Uncle Tony in the house, y'all.
Passive income refers to the money you earn from sources such as dividend, interest, and rents. It's the money that your money earns for you, and it's deposited into your family's bank account whether or not you get out of bed in the morning or not. The ultimate goal of most investors is to generate enough passive income so they can have a comfortable retirement, especially when they're not able to generate salary from their work. Here at Permanent Millionaire, we don't measure wealth in absolute amounts. What we do is measure and compare and analyze a person's expenses with their passive income. A rich person is someone whose passive income is equal to their expenses. Let's say a person spends $15,000 per month and has passive income totaling the same $15,000 a month. Here at Permanent Millionaire, we would consider that person rich because they could potentially stop working and the passive income they produce will allow them to keep their current lifestyle. If you follow our program, it will take you between 5 to 7 years to reach this status, depending on how much you spend and how fast you turn those savings into passive income generating assets. A permanent millionaire, on the other hand, is someone whose passive income is 3 times their expenses. That means if a person is spending $15,000 a month, they would be generating around $45,000 a month of passive income from their investments. By following the Permanent Millionaire program, it will take you between 10 and 15 years to reach this status of millionaire, depending on how fast and how much you save and how fast you convert those savings into passive income. I know what you're saying. This is not a get-rich scheme fast. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of discipline by saving money every month, taking that money and investing it into passive income generating assets. I never said that becoming a permanent millionaire is going to be easy. It's hard. That's why being thin is hard, because it's hard to diet, it's hard to exercise. So if you want to really become a millionaire, you have to have discipline. Discipline to save, and then discipline to take those savings and invest it into passive income generating assets. A poor person, on the other hand, has no passive income. You could have a person making $1,000 a year, but is spending $1.2 million. That person is actually poor, and they don't even know it. We've seen this play out in the world of sports a lot, when the average athlete ends up bankrupt around 3 to 5 years after they retire. Why, do you ask? Because an athlete has his whole life's income compressed into a very, very short period of time. And normally they're not frugal and they don't save. Normally what they do is take that huge amount of income and spend it. So what happens when they retire? That income disappears and they are left with mostly liabilities and no other source of income to speak about. They owe money in cars, they owe mortgages on 3 or 4 homes, they have credit card debt, and their earned income stopped and they have no passive income to substitute their earned income. That's why they go bankrupt. They didn't have the discipline to save a big portion of that income and convert it into passive income generating strategies. Of course, there are exceptions like Michael Jordan that created a brand, intellectual property brand, that keeps paying him year after year. But most of the other athletes don't have that safety net to fall back on. Still, right now, Jordan sneakers are one of the most popular sneakers that Nike produces, and it's generating millions and millions for Michael every single month. It's not only athletes that suffer this fate. Regular people suffer this fate also. What if you get injured or you die? Your income stops and your family is left with a ton of expenses and no source of income to be able to pay for those charges. That is why, while you are young and generating earned income, it is imperative you save and invest your savings into passive income generating assets. Do it before it's too late. Do it now. To summarize, here at Permanent Millionaire, we measure how rich you are by the amount of passive income you generate compared to your expenses. If your passive income is equal to your expenses, that means you are rich. Now, a millionaire, permanent millionaire, is somebody that has 3 times more passive income than they have expenses. That means that every single month you will be able to live your same life and still be generating more and more money every single month. It will take you between 5 and 7 years of discipline to take that savings and put them into passive income generating assets to become rich. It will take you between 10 and 15 years total to become a permanent millionaire. I hope you have the discipline to do it. And if you do go into this journey that I'm proposing, you will definitely become a permanent millionaire and you will thank me for the rest of your lives.
I'm the millionaire.